This video is called Planet Spango. Now, maybe some of you don't know what Planet Spango is. Actually, it's from the movie Mom and Dad Save the World. Here, I'll give you a little taste of it.
To the smallest, weirdest planet in the galaxy.
Bingo!
They're here!
Where girls are fish.
What are these, your pets? Oh, I see. It's your family.
Boys are dogs.
Get your paws off of me. Who's your supervisor?
And everyone else is just plain stupid.
You can see it is a planet of idiots. Actually, I think it was a great metaphor of planet Earth. Because you have to admit, folks, come on. You know, does it just seem like me, but it just seems like there's more idiots around. Now, I like how Daffy defines idiotus. Causes the brain to shut down and the mouth to keep talking. Thousands affected. Might be contagious. Best defense, slap and run. All right. Maybe not the last part. But do you ever get the feeling yourself that you're like surrounded by idiots? I don't know about you. As I go out each day, and as most of us do, we have to drive, I can tell you after a few decades of driving myself, you begin to know what are good drivers and what are bad drivers. And the way some people drive today, right? So this is going to be a video about laughing at ourselves, because our species has the weirdest way of doing things, of reacting to things. And a lot of times we just act like idiots. I mean, truly, whoever thought of sewing off the branch, right? But it happens, folks. And then actually, it happens more than we think. We find that the things in life that we do are so often makes us look like idiots, right? How about that? Or really, what more can be said about this? It's true. There's idiots everywhere you look. I mean, seriously, what could go wrong with this, right? Well, does anyone expect anything different? And as we all know, it's that last step. It's always a doozy. Here are two future politicians. They figured it out. And why is it that we always seem to laugh at when people get hurt? I mean, as kids, you're expected to do dumb things. It's how we grow up. I mean, how many of us have gotten broken bones trying to redefine the laws of gravity, right? So that you get a free pass on. I mean, you still pay. We all know that. But at some point, as we mature, hopefully, maybe not, as we get older, how about that? You begin to say, well, the idiotus ought to begin to go away. No. Now, how many of you feel like this? I wake up with good attentions, and I'm going to put the attitude in there every day, and then idiots happen. Seriously. And there goes the whole day, right? Not your fault. I mean, you're completely sane. It's the others around. I mean, seriously, this is shocking. I mean, I don't get it. But notice that his two friends are laughing their butts off while his is getting fried. And then sometimes you just believe in karma. You know what I mean? And then you look at this and you go, what was he not thinking? I'm assuming that he is a professional. Assuming, right? Always makes an ass out of you and me both. And of course, no one saw that coming, right? And you think my series, Ghost in the Machine, is just a video series? I would say that the judges would give this guy a 5.3. I mean, men's rooms are always the place to do acrobatics. And who doesn't do the surfboard off the top of the roof and then get just rewards for it? And again, no one saw that coming. And here's the thing when you're always with your friends, right? And then they laugh at your pain. And then, of course, you feel like an idiot. And then, of course, there are those unexpected, or is it? Could have nailed it, right? I think she definitely needs the decaf. And then there's times when you think you've nailed it, and darn it, right there at the end, bam! And the laws of physics, of course, as you would simply say, who is the smarter species here, right? Really? As they would say, I'm not fluent in idiot. Could you please speak more slowly? I think that's what's happening here. Now, of course, this makes perfect sense, right? Why not? Everyone should be jumping over alligators. And then the best of plans, right? I mean, they thought this one out. And this one I titled, The Top of the Food Plate. We often think that we are the top of the food chain. Well, go out and do a little survival trip. You begin to find out how soon you become what's on the plate for dinner. And of course, no one saw this coming. And how about this one? Almost nailed it! I'm wondering what happens to the aircraft now, right? New form of exercise, or did she just not read the instructions? Man, is that a knockout or what? I'm sorry, you got to see that one. I mean, I don't know. Sometimes you just got to say, you just don't get it. Dance party break. Come on, folks. Let's just get with it. Come on. Dance party. There we go. Come on. Let's get the groove going. Little break here. Okay. We'll move right on along. Can you ask yourself, why? I mean, isn't it good enough that a tractor basically makes all of our work so our food can get done easier, right? I mean, that's when you just say, that's enough. But no, it is not enough. Now we get people who want to start trying to inhale cinnamon. As like, we didn't see this one coming, right? And then, of course, your gun is stuck. And what do? Well, you get on the nearest branch. Ever feel like this? Seriously, folks. How many times have you said to yourself, idiot, 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 right? And as usual, as John Lennon said, there is a great woman behind every idiot. Come on, ladies. Now here, you know his parents have to be so proud. Sure. Like we didn't see that one coming. And then there are just those times where, hey man, you just gotta I'm out of here. Right? I'm just out of here. Now, all right, folks, take a look at what? Are you kidding me? Oh, yeah. And they breed. I think Wren had it right. And then sometimes the best laid of plans, no matter how well thought out, just don't go right. And in here, what was he thinking? He wasn't. All right, folks, can anyone guess how this is going to end? Oh, yeah, that is the proper way, you know? Yeah. How about that one? All right. Well, why open the door when you can just bust your head right through it, right? We have nothing to worry, because if this is the genius and the awareness of the next generation coming up, I think, folks, we're all in very good hands. Wouldn't you agree? I mean, they're obviously understanding issues of science, right? There we go. As Sheldon said, I weep for humanity. All right, here's one. Gravity in action, stupidity in motion. Ouch. And at least he's not on the highway. How about these for fun neighbors, right? Almost nailed it. Yeah, been there, Ren. Oh, too many times. Here we go, folks. He's got the girls right there in sight, and bam! And then there's some times where no matter what you do, it just isn't going to work out. And you know the problem is they breed. And just when you figured it out, there you go. Gets dumped right on your face. And having intelligence doesn't matter. That's all I got to say. Oh, here's a great recipe for pest control. The truth is, folks, we're all idiots at times. It's what makes our species unique, is the fact that we can act so dumb, but laugh at ourselves and grow from this. And sometimes, as Stupidity shows here, it's the small things that bring the most joy. And then, you know, folks, I think this is where our destiny for our species is. Man, we're going to nail it. You know what I mean? You get up there to the precipice and you jump and you just nail it. Now, as I told you before, a single thought can change our future. We laugh at ourselves. We laugh at the pain of others because we've all been at the receiving end, correct? So, folks, learn to laugh, learn to forgive, forget, and realize that unless we try something new, we are doomed to the past failures. All right, folks, be kind to one another.